Hello and welcome to Tuesday's stream with Dark Souls, and well, depending how this goes, this might be the last. Suzi ran off, Alex is unavailable, so yay. Okay, I think Suzi's pretty much back. With the good kitty. Not the naughty kitty. Because Pop Pop is an awesome good little kitty. What is Pop Pop doing?
She's currently sat on the floor by my fan.
Aww. Just like I want to be cool.
She's a cool little pussy.
Mm-hmm. And where's Troublemaker?
On my bed already asleep.
I'll be seeing you this weekend. Well, you see me then.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what's happening.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay, then just quickly upgrade some of these. Black bow is more important to get upgraded.
Okay.
Okay.
You just remove stuff, fair enough. Oh jeez, have luck.
Okay.
Get yourself.
That's that done. So now I can warp to actually first thing. Right, warp to Door of Chaos.
Yep.
So what has Suzy done today?
Go doctors, map, watch the Tour de France, map, hunt Pra, A, and then play Dark Souls. Not really eventful. Okay. I let her sleep.
What's I don't know what else to say.
Keep confusing you?
Pardon?
Keep confusing you?
No, just nothing else really to mention.
No updates or anything at the moment, which is great, because Tuesdays are normally updates day.
Well.
Uh,
Yes, now I want to quickly just go to the bottomless blocks. 'Cause I want to check I have certain things on me. Orange charred ring, yes.
I'm just thinking of the Gwen fight. Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Because even if I don't defeat Gwen on my multiple attempts, I can just be Gwen, and then boom, he's done. Unless I know I can beat Gwen.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying that even if I don't defeat Gwen on my first time or whatever, I'll still attempt to defeat him, that sort of thing.
Well, you've still got access to Solaire.
I know. I'm glad I have that access, actually. I can normally handle Gwen quite easily, actually. So I should be okay.
Yeah, but as I say, you'll have Solaire, so...
Do you kill Solaire or keep him alive?
I've kept him alive.
Okay.
Because, well, bear in mind, the original thing would have been Alex goes through first,
Yeah.
and then we would have gone with Solaire in support.
Yeah.
So... Dinosaur. Just keep on going.
Okay.
There's the
Clearing out mostly, so we have a pretty easy path to better chaos. Get better chaos done quick and boom.
Yeah, that would have been good to get better chaos out the way on the quick side.
Part of me wants to say skirt Onion Bros quest at the exact same time as Onion Bros quest.
Yeah. Well, I would want Onion Bro done anyway.
Yeah, Onion Bros very good to be done.
Suzi tired.
Yes, I be tired. I be very tired. It's okay.
Suzi needs more sleep.
It was prescribed on sleeping tablets today, so yay. Kitties.
Okay, dragon butt time.
Welcome back.
Hello, copy and pasted dragon butts.
100% proof of the lost eyes look was just the F it.
Maybe it was just literally like, well, I've only got 5 minutes left.
Control CV and random.
Yeah, what enemy works down here? This one random thing we worked for somewhere else.
It works. Perfect. Let's do it.
At least they die and stay dead. Which you'd think, with them being undead dragon butts, they would be something for respawn.
Oh yeah. There was a time I actually did think they respawned, but I was wrong. Alright, go down.
Maybe you should mute it when we're streaming.
I know.
Susie doesn't know, or she would have done it.
Oh. That was rude. Okay. Thanks, Five. Whoop! Oh, that reminds me.
What's up?
Sharing stream.
Oh yeah, I would say keep an eye on Game Attack tomorrow. They're doing another hide and seek.
Oh my god, yes.
Chase is hiding Craig somewhere. And it's up... Oh no, sorry, no, wrong way around, sorry. Chase is hiding Bolan and it's up to Craig and Grayson to find them.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
As I've joked in the Game Attack Discord. Chase has joined the dark side. So yeah, that's...
I'm happy about that because I enjoyed the other hide and seek.
Yeah, well, like I say, this time it's the other. Basically, they've swapped who's on each side. At least what Chase has hinted at, he has chosen a good. He's, he hasn't obviously said where it is, but from his comments, he has put a lot of work into this one.
Oh god.
I mean, considering how much work he put in when finding the place for Craig to hide Grayson.
I felt that he went to a shop and was like, hey!
Well, that was more Bolan just being...
Hey, this might sound weird. Oh, that was great.
But yeah, it was the fact that Chase found the place and was like, right, let's try and put things together from that.
I sort of work backwards, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what they explained afterwards. They devised the clues in reverse.
Yeah. Honestly, it's one of the best ways to do stuff.
Started with with where they're going to end and work their way backwards.
Yeah.
And the fact that the idea that Chase used for the location that they'd go being somewhere that was very recent and had very little internet presence. Which was a... Yeah, that's how you do it. So whereabout is Susie?
I'm attempting onion
Oh.
bro.
Okay.
I say attempting.
Yeah, just leave me to face the dragon butts.
But the fun dragon does.
You know what they do to me.
I admit they are horrifying. And dragon bully. Does this count? Roll.
There we go. Okay. And here comes trouble. That wasn't as much trouble as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh crap! Hi, I'm your knight. Did I do it?
I don't know. Ah! Run away, run away, run away!
I did it. Oh. Damn it, Susie.
Whoa! What the heck?
You alright?
It just glitched most of the way through the... well, you know, stomped on me most of the way through the wall.
Jeez.
Get rid of all of these. Come on, just die, buddy. Reasons everyone hates this area.
I actually cannot think of anybody that likes it.
Nab. You know he'd say he likes it just because.
Yeah. Dragon?
Well, it's not necessarily the dragon, but he doesn't like is. Well, he likes.
He doesn't like the bed of chaos. I know that for a fact.
I don't think anyone really likes that as a boss other than speedrunners because it's the speedrunning boss. Because it's that boss that they can beat without having to go very far.
Exactly.
That's all of them done. Oh, there's another one there. So, come on, buddy. Come right here. Okay. Uh, um, there we go, that's another one gone. That this demon statue is very, very concerning because it moves.
Oh, breathing in and out and all that crap.
But it's not one I can fight.
Yeah, I know. I hate that when they just start breathing. You're like, can I kill you? Can I? And it's like, oh no, I can't.
So that's actually terrifying though, because it's like, wait, but I should be able to.
Kind of sets you on edge a little bit.
Really? I wasn't near him. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put the ring back on. Never mind, I'm good health still. Come on. Hey, Savannah.
Hey, Silla.
Well, I feel like I'm more the fish in this metaphorical sense. Though, I would also point out Mythbusters proved shooting fish in a barrel is not actually an easy thing to do. So, well, the saying shooting fish in a barrel is imply that it's easy. So they actually did it. They got a barrel, they got some guns, and they started shooting fish. You know, obviously these were just toys.
Yeah.
And, you know, ballistic simulators that they specially made. But it actually is a really hard job shooting fish in a barrel. Unless you get a fully automatic weapon that can pump out hundreds of rounds in one load. AKA they got a Gatling gun and just shredded the entire thing to pieces. But please remember, that was a Gatling gun, which you can't normally have. And even then, the fish still didn't get hit by the Gatling gun. Yeah, the Gatling gun completely missed. Yep. Well, mentioning the Mythbusters, I actually learned something today about a substance they refused to work with.
Oh?
Yeah, they refused to work with liquid oxygen.
What's the reason for it?
It's that dangerous. Yeah, most... Okay, well, obviously I'm not familiar with the types of bullets members of the public can get their hands on. But, you know, they did go with, like, standard issue law enforcement weapons at the top sort of end of things before they broke out the military type Gatling gun. So... Obviously, like I said, not familiar with the sort of nature of the bullets because, well, not a thing here. But oh well. But yeah, well, I was watching Because Science today, and yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, I was watching the Because Science Footnotes episode, and it was just a general Q&A episode that Kyle was doing, and someone brought up in a question about liquid oxygen. And that's where Kyle brought up the whole, it's the one substance that the Mythbusters refuse to use. Because liquid oxygen is a deadly accelerant. And scarier still, it would basically anything liquid oxygen touches. He didn't mention what it's used for. He just mentioned anything it touches is gonna burn, and for that reason, he knows that from talks with Adam and Jamie, it's the one substance Mythbusters refused to work with because it was too dangerous. Yeah, obviously he does point out that they worked with explosives, with, you know, liquid nitrogen and many other super deadly things. And that was where they drew the line. So it probably tells us how deadly that can be. He also brought up a story from over here in the UK where someone accidentally drank some liquid oxygen. Yeah, because there was a trend going around for student drinks to mix a bit of liquid oxygen in for like this like gassy effect on it and whatnot. And there was still a bit in the drink when the person drank it. And it basically led, in the end, to them having their stomach surgically removed.
Oh.
Yeah. That. And bear in mind, liquid oxygen is obviously, because liquid oxygen boils at low temperatures. It's, you know, has to be a sub-zero area, really sub-zero temperature to be liquid. So at room temperature, it's boiling. Same thing happens with liquid nitrogen. So the person's insides were not freezing. They were being boiled by something in the minus temperatures. So, yeah. Not a nice thing. Right, I'm at the bonfire.
Okay. Someone signing me down.
Yeah, I'm just kindling. Getting you your precious, precious incense. Incense.
My incense.
Yeah, an incense that smells of incest.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but so yeah, let this be a lesson to anyone that's listening to this. Don't drink liquid oxygen. And if you ever are going to try something that's had involvement of liquid oxygen, maybe wait until any special effects on it have worn off before you even consider taking a sip. And even then, I'd wait a while longer.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, I grew up on Thunderbirds. It was repeated like anything when I was growing up on the BBC and ITV, because it kept going back and forth as to who aired it. And obviously watching the newer version. What was that? Did I see something over there? No, I was just... Oh wow, okay, I never knew that. It might, but then bear in mind, like, chemical restrictions and whatnot do change over time. So, you know, what was perfectly fine back then isn't necessarily, well, obviously is not, you know, is not necessarily fine nowadays. You know, that does happen, and I mean, it's happened before and can happen it. Okay. I admit I have no idea what that is, but it sounds nasty. So... Oh, yeah, I can see why they banned that. I mean, I'm assuming that's also banned over here in Europe as well. I mean, over here in Europe, where once something's identified to be not nice, it's usually banned pretty quick.
Apart from drugs.
Yeah, but then, you know, something like, I'm assuming, like carcinogen, however you pronounce it, is probably not something that you can easily grow in your back room, for example.
Fair point.
And then you have to bear in mind, even though cannabis is the biggest drug that's consumed, got to remember, a lot of people are looking to the so-called legal highs nowadays. Drugs that are, you know, needed for other things, and, you know, and... Because, like, you know, horse tranquilizers become a very popular thing for people to take.
Yeah.
And other drugs that are needed for, you know, for creatures that have a higher tolerance level than a human. So, but you know, stuff like that is, yeah, that something like that probably would have been banned a long time ago here. Can also imagine what else? Okay. I'll be down in a moment, Susie. I'm just going to try and get something.
Alright. I'm just sorting out the thingies.
Leave the one on the right-hand side of the platform.
Yeah.
So when you look down, the one on the right.
I know which one you're on about.
Yeah. Because that's the best one for the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Though, I can imagine, obviously, it wouldn't just have been Thunderbirds that would obviously is affected by that sort of thing. So, like, I can imagine all the Jerry Anderson shows used it. No! Oh, come on. I like how I landed on that branch, and then my character then just slid off the end afterwards.
Oh, cool.
The entire landing animation completed, and it was like, actually, let's slide you forwards. Ugh. Yeah, but the big thing though, this weekend, San Diego Comic Con.
Woo!
So, got some stuff we can look forward to. All those nice new trailers at the end of it. So, yay! And we'll know about the MCU Phase 5. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, like, obviously, yeah, that's what TV and films do. Okay. But yeah, it's like what TV and films do. I remember, again, like, Mythbusters bringing it up. When they're doing, you know, comparing an explosion from a TV or film to what actually happens in real life. How, like, for example, a car, an actual explosion in most situations happen, is not how how a TV and film depict it. Is not how it happens in real life. Because normally, like, the TV and film industry makes it look like everything goes up in a giant fireball. It doesn't. That's why obviously nowadays anyway, petrol is usually mixed in the explosion in order to give that fireball effect. When you compare to like when we've seen the C4 explosions, there's pretty much no fireball beyond the initial explosion itself. No big pluming flame that goes everywhere. So, hi.
Hello.
You come here often?
Only on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Do you want to pass? Sorry.
Yeah, I am gonna need to.
Sorry.
I'm just quickly adjusting a couple of bits of gear already. Hi, Anya. Right, have you got every single... Wait, which is the one you left alive?
I left him on the right. Is he not there?
I don't see him. Ah, Susie!
I left him alive. I honestly did leave him alive.
Susie's just screwed up my quest line for Onion Bro.
No, but I honestly left that one alive.
Unless he's right under the ledge and I can't see him.
No.
Well, I can't get the reward from him now. Yeah, I can't get the reward from him anymore.
Oh, damn it. I left him alive.
Clearly you didn't.
I did though.
What happens if this... oh, great, what's this outcome? Oh, Sigma. Yeah, that's it. Quest line's over. I can't get the good reward. Ah, I wanted that Titanite slab. Actually, I needed it. Well, we're gonna do Bed of Chaos and then pretty much, in theory, end the game with the final boss. Just because you can't do this without messing up, Susie, doesn't mean you can mess up for other people.
I honestly didn't mean. I left that one alive.
It must have wandered up on you and you killed it because it wandered up on you.
No.
It would not have disappeared for any other reason than you killing it.
I shot it down. And I shot the other three down. Made that one go to low health.
Well, clearly you did more damage than you thought. Suzi needs to go into the punishment state in the corner. Yes. Suzi. Suzi needs to go to the corner. Jeez. Well, Onion Bro, it looks like you ain't gonna meet with your daughter anymore. What did the ring he gave me do anyway? Boost magic, fire and lightning defense. You never need all of those, so you might as well just... Yeah, so can we get some F's for failure in the chat for Suzi? She needs to be reminded of her failure. Also, hashtag Suzi fails. Where is Suzi gone anyway?
I'm waiting for correct.
Alright. Alright, adjust my gear. Let's go back to the scythe. There. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
So I'll make my way round to the right.
Okay.
Meet what is probably both the easiest and hardest boss in the game. Which is what it's kind of funny about that sort of detail, isn't it? It's easy because technically this thing has 1 HP. I'm waiting for you to be down and near.
Yeah.
The hard bit is the fact that this is basically a puzzle boss, and it basically, this room is full of, you'll see.
And there.
Right, going in. Okay. Number 1. Wait until I say to hit the second one, okay, Susie?
Okay.
Because I don't really want to be making the run back with him, well, her, in the phase 3 state. I mean, it's hard enough with one of these arms deployed. And with what's going to happen now to the arena. Can you see if you're able to draw some attention?
No, it's completely random. Oh, bugger.
Alright, 1 second. Oh, the middle doesn't break yet. Go for it. I was kind of hoping that middle floor segment would have broken away. Which is a pity because, you know, it'd be good if it did open up. There's the thing. Come on. Oh, I managed to find a spot I could avoid it. Oh, I hit the thing. Yeah, that's actually the boss, that little insect thing. Yeah, that little insect thing is actually the boss. Well, technically that's what you have to kill. Everything else, in a way, is just for show. Door of Chaos. It's an odd thing, but hey. I think that's probably the most successful run we've ever had with Bed of Chaos.
I think so, yeah.
Even, you know, with Nab, we've never had it go that smoothly. So, right, I'm making me way back.
Okay.
How we take features from Dark Souls 2 and 3 for granted. Warp to any bonfire. Okay, not quite any bonfire in the case of Dark Souls 2, as you can't warp to the primal bonfires, but...
Yeah.
But though, then you only ever have to return to one of them, I believe? Maybe 2 of them? Yeah, it is 2 of them you have to go back to. One of them isn't so bad, as it had a bonfire near it to start with. The other one is the issue. Because you know where the spider boss we defeated yesterday?
Yeah.
And you know all that stuff we had to go through to get to it?
Yes.
You've got to do that again later in the game.
Oh my god.
The other one we have to go back to is the one in the Iron Keep.
Oh, that one's easy.
Yeah, because they say there's a bonfire literally just out, just up the road from the boss room. All there is one turtle knight to get through, and you're there. Not like that's a challenge.
No, it's not.
Especially at the tight point of the game we're going to be going back. We're going to be super powered up and, yeah, capable of just going, with our, well, because we're using the ultra great swords, we're just going to go up and be like, bam, you're dead. So, yay. Yeah. I was saying, yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, that little insect thing is what you're actually killing. Because unfortunately I didn't get a chance to show it off when I got near because my scythe hit it. That's what the energy that's being transmitted up to that big, like, humanoid creature up above was. Or, in controlling the tree. So... nearly there.
Okay.
So what have you done and what haven't you done?
Pretty much everything.
So you done onion, bro.
Yeah.
Please tell me you failed.
No. Because I did the exact same thing that I did on my playthrough. And I just don't know what happened.
Well, clearly you did more damage than you thought.
Well, no, because I hit the exact same time as I did on my end.
Yeah, but remember scaling for multiplayer. Because it could be you may have been leveled up for me. Right. Summon signs down.
Okay.
Oh boy. Alright, Susie run off already.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, and if people were wondering why I was wearing Havel's armor for that fight, it was just for the bulk. Due to, if you're hit by the arms, they can knock you around a fair bit, and the Havel armor makes it so you're not knocked around as much. So I was hoping that, I mean, the sweeps will still throw you into the pits of death, but like all the sort of minor hits and whatnot, I would be able to withstand a lot better. Hopefully people get what I mean. Probably not, because I barely know what I mean. High poise armor is basically the thing I went for. And Havel's like the highest poise in the game or something like that. At least for armor sets you can have. Or one of the highest, so... Okay. Suzi.
Okay. Yep.
Right, which side are you gonna go?
I'll do left again, you can do right.
Okay. Because I'd say though the right hand side is the fairly easy one to get back from.
Okay, I'll do that one then.
Because if you follow like this, you can see like the marking of where the path is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the different coloured stone section that separates two, you know, rings of stone. If you get what I mean, on the floor.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That sort of is where that's pretty much where I just ran along, and that's fine. It's like the safe path. So yeah, because on this side you've got a route over a lot of that section. Alright, go.
Okay.
And then if you run back first before I trigger.
Okay. I'll let you know when I've done that. Or press plus.
No, because I actually want to point out here, on the up close. Yeah, because if you look like with this entity coming up, it is just the fire with a glowing orb. It's not...
Fire.
And then that sort of like tree growth that comes up through the flames. Or more insectoid tree growth thing. So, yeah, it's not... You can tell it's not actually... Dare I ask?
It's one reaction time. And a hand.
Oh no.
I'm kind of annoyed because it... Oh well.
Sign is down. Oh, Taurus's armor is actually, upgrade to +5. That's why. That gives me better fire defense. So. Okay. Oh, Suzi's muted herself. So.
Sorry, I was typing. No. I wanted to...
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something when I was at the Door of Chaos. I'll fix that when after we're done here.
Get it back or so?
No, get the armor.
Oh.
You know what the awkward thing is? I've got to make the run to go and break the other shield. Yay!
Oh god, I'll do that.
No, because obviously if you die, that's you using humanities and whatnot.
It's alright, I have plenty. It's not Dark
No,
Souls 2.
I'm expendable. Let me just get the Havel armor on again.
Okay.
Get the stamina regeneration if I'm going to be running. Okay.
Okay. Yeah?
This boss takes forever to be able to.
I know. Where are these souls? Where are my souls?
Well, I can't see them for an obvious reason.
I see them. Oh, that was far away.
What? I went the wrong way. At least now I can see the floor. No. Okay. Maybe Susie shouldn't have done that?
Oh, friggin'
Did you pick the souls up first or not?
Oh, dead.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I know what you should call one of your future characters. Impatient Susie.
Yeah.
Hi.
Help.
Oh, excuse me. I did a thing.
No. Right, hopefully by the time I get to the bottom, you should be able to come through the boss gate.
Yeah, because I'm just coming down the stairs now.
Yeah.
Kitties! Pop still by the fan.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get a picture of this.
Oh no, she's moved into my bed. When did you move?
Oh. Pop, I wanted to see Pop playing with a fan. Susie, you might want to pay attention.
I am.
Right, see if you can at least draw some attention. Ow!
Oh my god.
Wait for after a sweep. Okay. I made it. There we go.
That's close.
Okay. Right, pressing. Okay. Ah boy. We erupted on the sheet. Oh no.
You alright?
Software closed because an error occurred.
No. Oh my god, not again.
This has happened so... I don't get this. I seem to get a lot of these issues. Did anything happen your end?
No, I'm good, thankfully.
Why does this happen to me?
I don't know.
I keep my Switch up to date. I keep the games up to date.
Oh.
And the game's telling me off for not shutting it down properly last time. I hate it when games tell you off when it was the problem.
Yeah.
Because that's just the kick in the... That's just it being like, yeah, you should quit me properly. Well, what can I do when you crack? I did not get the souls.
Oh no.
Oh well. Anyway, I'm quickly put the... I had enough to finish getting my Dex to level 30. And a little bit more health. Quickly go back to Daughter of Chaos. Hold on. Just gonna update that. Got to grab this, and then I'm gonna go to see. Oof.
Jeez.
What was that? Can we put some stuff away? Da, 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 da. Oh yeah. Just quickly putting away anything that's not worth holding on to. I like to go into the final boss fight carrying all the boss weapons that I've made. Because it's just like, look at all your buddies and the things I've turned them into. Because that just feels like I'm gonna poke you while you're down thing. Right, my Habble gear can now go away. That set can go away. Keep it up there. Spare any other rings I don't need. Right, so going to Firelink. Oh man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Come on, man. And I spotted. I have some souls I'll quickly consume. So usually the other games making your equip stuff the first thing on the menu. Is that enough for a level? Not quite. Cramped. Let's just quickly go over things. Anything completely useless. I have any unnecessary duplicates of items. None of those. Go back through this.
Yep.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Tiny bit of extra health before the final boss. Alright, you ready for this, Susie?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, TA. Yep, we're down to just having Gwyn now. How are you doing? That's good. Right, your summon sign down?
Yep.
Right. Where about you play? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's do this. You weren't even up to today then, so far, TA.
So hey, TA.
Yep. Well, I know we can. I know we can. Well, I know I can do it here, but I don't know how well she's gonna do.
I'm just gonna burn in a pit of fire.
And this is why Susie just dies.
Oh, we're still alive in Zcom. Zcom? Is it? No, XCOM.
XCOM.
Why am I saying Zcom?
I don't know. Are you like some cheap knockoff?
Probably. All I can think about is that I know why. Yeah. I used to play a game.
Pardon?
Thanks, Plague Inc. The zombie defense, I believe, in Plague Inc. is called Z-Prom.
No, Z. Well, Z. By the way, Susie, we're British.
I know, but it just sounds better.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Z is better. I said Susie was gonna die.
I was walking!
Best bit is we saw that, so TA, can you clip that bit? Yep. Thank you. Cause I just come over that mound of ash and you just go off the edge.
All I was doing was walking across it, and the game was like,
I'm back at the top.
Okay. Someone stand down.
Just waiting for it now. Gonna tater dance. That's what you get for using the wrong terminology.
Z.
There you go, you said it correctly.
Sorry.
Oh. 1 second, TA.
Oh crap, yeah.
Hold on, TA. There you go. We actually have a page in my Discord for any clips made on my channel. So, there you go. Yeah, so I want to try and get all the clips for this year together at the end of the year if possible. And if I'm able to, I'm going to edit them together.
Careful.
So, I don't know if I am going to be able to edit them together, because I don't know if I have an editing program. You know, whatnot. So, we'll work out later in the year anyway. If not, I might just do like copy some of the more amusing ones over to YouTube at the end of the year. Thanks, TA. And now to summon our favourite bro. What's wrong?
Okay.
There's no cliff for her to jump off in here, TA.
there was, I would have done it already.
Hi, Gwyn. Ow. I'm getting out. Hi Gwyn, I'm our tourist. Don't you remember me?
Hi Gwyn, I'm Karen. What's up? Oh, come on.
You could see he had the grab on Solaire and yet you still went for him.
I actually couldn't see that. Come on.
I know, I'm trying to get it. Got it. Run past attack as well. There we go. Gwyn deaded. Yeah. And
I'm actually quite curious what you're going to do.
I'm going to link. If I do the walk away, I want to have done like stuff with Keith.
That's actually a very fair point.
And now we become the soul of Cinder. Or rather become one with it. Oh, don't worry, we'll deal with us being on fire in a few months when we eventually get there.
I'm actually excited for what we're doing next.
Yeah. Well, that's Dark Souls partially remastered. Or really, it should just be Dark Souls neatened up. That's what they really should have called it.
Dark Souls Switch.
Yeah, no, but even overall, 'cause they still kept some of the they still a neatened up version compared to the PS3 and Xbox 360 and the PC. I mean, it's probably just the. Well, I mean, the PC version was neatened up a bit in the first place, so it's probably just the PC Prepare to Die edition with a few more neatenings up.
No, I'd say it's PS3 Prepare to Die edition, just with a few more quality of life aspects with it.
Yeah.
Mostly because I've played PS3 and jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Dark Souls 1. And yeah, well, let Susie go and do her Dark Souls a few more nice things edition.
I forgot to talk to freaking Solaire. Oh bugger. Oh well, Gwen.
Yeah, that's fine, Savia. You take care. You're not able to go back down to
I am, but I'm already halfway to the kill. I'm just like, oh, screw it. Let's do it.
Well, if you die, you can always go back and do it.
And as I said, if I fail this...
I just seen in Discord what Discord said about TA. Seems OP, please nerf. I think that's very fitting for TA.
Discord knows.
Discord knows TA's hugs are OP. Your hugs are OP because of the stabbies.
Oh, poor TA.
Wait, yeah. To think, this time last year I really wasn't into the idea of playing the Dark Souls games. Actually, no, wait, I was into him. It was like 2 years ago I wasn't.
Yeah. With a swift little bit of persuading by me and Nav.
And just like Yeah, you're doing Dark Souls 3. Well, now Dark Souls 3, and plus also having watched a few other people play, it's just like Dark Souls 3. Magic is cheap. So yeah, it's just like magic cheap. I'm doing that if I'm really gonna do this. So yeah. Oh jeez, it's oh man. It's yeah, it's glad I've beaten the 3 games. So yeah. Oh man. Yeah, well, I guess that's the thing. What again? One of the many things I like that they implemented in DS2, as much as it gets a bad rap, you choose when to access New Game Plus. You don't just wake up in Undead Asylum. And yeah. Alright, let's go. Because yeah, you just back there. Does it feel a little OP wandering through here as Arturus armed with a Black Knight halberd? Because it kind of feels a bit OP. Demon on the roof!
Demon on the roof!
Oh jeez, the halberd. 531 damage. Dead. 5 hits maybe?
Yeah, 5
Ridiculous that. Come back here, buddy. There you go, now you did it. Oh boy. There we go.
I wish you regretted it, but
Yep. So yeah, if you kill the asylum demon initially, you get the other key from this guy. So, yep. So yeah, they don't leave you short-changed.
No.
Which is nice that they do that. So, New Game Plus, everything got more powerful, but
Just by a bit.
me, I'm if I'm as OP as anything still. Not really.
Isn't you're like past or longer, you notice you're suffering just a little bit?
Hmm.
I do need to complete New Game Plus, so now I'm Dark Souls
All of the Lost Undead. Yeah, because they do, if I understand, is all the souls that are lying around are upgraded.
1. Yeah, just by...
They go up by 1.
Yeah. I believe they do the same in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Yeah, wave to the burb.
Hi, Barb.
No, that's the only song. Right, I'm gonna back on Taurus's sword. Let's put Gwyn's soul away for now. Just do a couple of things before we wrap up. I'm gonna see if I can get something. It always feels like that gate, which is the passageway down to New Londo, should be shut.
I feel that as well. Gwyn's dead.
Okay. So yeah, next Tuesday, we begin a different journey.
Bloodborne.
No, not yet. I'd probably want to try out, away from the stream first.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So. But, what was I going to say? I've forgotten what I was going to say now. Hi, Ghost. I take 2 hits now, and I mean, the ghosts are definitely powered up a fair bit, because they take 2 hits now. And previously I could nail them in 1. No! Oh, that was close. But then I guess because the ghosts are not really meant to be fought until post Anor Londo, so...
Yeah.
There we go. And get that Firekeeper soul. Make me way back. Yeah, hopefully people have enjoyed this. And like I say, we'll be doing DS3 next week. Now that will obviously be on PS4, but still, I'll leave that. And then yeah, I'm still trying to decide if I am going to do Surge on Thursday. I really don't know. So I might just want to actually focus on one Souls type game at a time on streams. So we'll see. Because I'm going through my game notes piles for. Still need to decide what I'm doing tomorrow. So we'll see what I come up with. This flask reinforced again. Yeah, nice thing is the bonfires retain their leveling up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like I say, that's gonna do it. I know we're 10 minutes early, but there's nothing else really to do now.
No.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. As I say, if you're only watching my channel for the Dark Souls stuff, there's a load of other things to watch. So check that out on the YouTube archives. So follow her, and you can give a subscription on Twitch and the bell, or come over to on Twitch on YouTube, and then come over to Twitch when I'm live by following there. So do both. That's the best thing. And then like I say, Dark Souls 3 next week. We're skipping 2 for
Reason.
Yeah, for the reasons around its awkwardness, and I really am not comfortable with trying to go through that without Nab. And even with Nab, it's still a bit of a rough time, so... yeah. But yeah, so thank you everyone. And yeah, Mystery Wednesday tomorrow. Night night.